A man from Brazil once taught me a very simple noise you can make that will always stop a fox in its tracks.
David's team.
Can we hear the noise?
I'll be honest with you, it's a very instinctive thing, and without a fox,
I'll be a fox. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Can you do fox not reading a book?
No. They know. They know. They know. You dumb, don't know. Ready? Ready? OK. Come on, Mr. Lee. Come on.
Oh.
Stop me, Mr. Lee. Stop me.
I didn't think this would give Rob an impression opportunity.
Come on, Mr. Lee.
But you can see him in the producer's room. Could we change bear to fox? I can do Basil Brush, I can't do a bear.
But they can't... Lee, they can't change what a Brazilian man once told you.
That is very true.
Oh, that was like something out of Poirot, wasn't it?
Did this happen in Brazil?
It was in Brazil, yes.
And what was the noise?
The noise was, I might have to take a little drink to do it properly. I can only stop a fox if I've got water.
Yeah.
Not many people know this, but the fox fears very few things.
It's true, you know.
But there is one animal...
That's my bushy tail.
There is one animal...
Come on.
That if a fox hears...
Yes.
The tone is so weird to the fox, it will scare the fox. And that beast, if I may call it a beast, is the dolphin. And the noise that you make is simply the noise of the dolphin, which I will now demonstrate. The fox comes towards you, and a simple... will stop the fox in its tracks.
OK.
Can I just ask you, why would you want to stop a fox in its tracks anyway? Foxes aren't aggressive. They don't run towards you.
Foxes are aggressive. They gnaw at our recycling box.
Well, can I just say, they don't gnaw at my recycling because I have a letterbox and this. They're off.
So was it a recycling gnawing scenario that the Brazilian man was giving you this technique in order
this
to
was
avert?
just one of those crazy drunken nights in Rio that I'll never forget. I'll never forget sitting there. I wasn't even talking particularly to this gentleman. No. He was smoking a big fat cigar and he turned around to me and goes, you know, if there's one thing that life has taught me... this will always stop a fox in its tracks. Well, and he did that. He blew the smoke into my eyes and we slept together.
Truth or lie?
Lie.
It's a lie. OK, Lee. The suspense is killing us. Is it true?
It is, in fact, a
Tom, you're next.
My boxing coach tells me I have a very strong left hook.
David's team.
Are we to take it that you're saying you're having boxing lessons?
Yeah, I do have a boxing coach, yeah.
What do you do in the coach?
I punch someone's hands.
Show me what your left hook is.
That's good. You look slightly like you're holding some cards in a game of whist.
Hey, Tom, do you want to stand up and take the stage?
Yes, I would love to.
Would you like my little hands up?
I would love your hands, actually, thank you.
Or the sportsman in the room.
All right.
What if...
Oh, David.
No, I meant you go. There you go. Look at the difference in those two men standing up. Incredible.
Thank you.
No, I don't.
Oh, hang on. Is it too late to put a bet on?
Can I get a left hook?
I can hear the slap from here.
All right, well, thank you for that demonstration. That hurt. Well, David's team, what do you think?
Hugo, you felt Tom's left hook there.
Barely.
So you wouldn't say it was remarkable in its power?
No, it's definitely inaccurate.
Yeah.
How often are you training with this coach?
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
And which week was that?
Why did you decide to go for boxing as a sport?
Because I didn't like all the other sports.
I like boxing, because I do some boxing training as well. So tell us, how would you coach me?
Well, apparently you're so perfect, you don't even need coaching.
Well, that's an interesting coaching technique.
Yeah, I know.
Going in, you undermine the confidence of the boxer with sarcasm.
Imagine that.
Sort of, oh, you think you're such a great boxer. well done. Why don't you go and knock out Mike Tyson? I'm calling a cab.
Tell us what he puts you through.
The window.
We tend to do just a few combinations, you know. Maybe I'll do a uppercut, left, right, left.
Oh, goodness. That looked quite handy.
There's the two stances, isn't there? There's four-paw and the other one.
I think one's southpaw.
No, that's just outside Liverpool.
All right, what's the voice of sport thinking?
I think he's lying.
Well, I think, unluckily for Tom, we've got specialist knowledge of boxing because we all know what it is. Do you think it's true?
Yeah. Well, and I know nothing about boxing.
Well, I mean, demonstrably.
I just... that he is leading you up the garden path.
But he also demonstrated a left hook.
Yes, but he can act.
Obviously, Tom's very clever and he might try and seem deliberately feeble, but what we have to believe to start with is that he deliberately took up boxing as an activity, firstly, and secondly, that his coach said that he had a very good left hook.
Strong, very strong.
Yes.
Very strong.
Well, there's one of two things. Either Tom is lying or his coach is lying.
OK, David, what's it going to be?
I think we're going to go lie.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, they think it's a lie. Was it a lie, or was it the truth?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to block that because it was the truth!
It's true. Tom's boxing coach says he has a very strong left hook.
And just so you know, he just said he wasn't bluffing. That was his good one.
I have been approached by NASA to be the first man to cycle on the moon.
Lee's team?
My first instinct is, why? Because, obviously, you can't go that fast on the moon, so it would be a waste of your talents. They may as well take you, Lee, with all respect. And I'm imagining that your insurance is a lot higher than your insurance.
Gavin, why are you so convinced that it was Lee and Chris that got down to the last two?
Anyway, when? When?
It was straight after Beijing, about 2 weeks after, but I had numerous requests and I had emails from all kinds of different people.
Why did they wait 2 weeks?
Lee said no.
Not straight away. I thought about it for a couple of weeks.
I think I can sort this out. It's quite a bold claim you're making there, Chris. Tell me, is it true?
Of course, it's true.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yes.
Hey, whoa.
He might be lying. He might be lying.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
Did they explain why it's crucial to the future of space exploration? To have you moving very slowly on a bike that doesn't work properly?
Slowly, not with the stabilisers. He wouldn't...
I hadn't thought about the stabilisers.
It wouldn't have made any difference,
hadn't.
you know, whether it's fast or not. It was about the fact it was going to be a bicycle on the moon, the first bicycle on the moon.
Right. And could you be asked?
Could I be?
Bothered?
Well, if it had been possible, then yes. It turned out it wasn't possible to do it.
Why?
Because you can't fly a rocket.
How long would this whole trip have taken?
There's so many safety procedures, and you have to go through specific medical checks and all this stuff.
So it's
and
too much hassle.
they were saying it was going to be like 2 weeks of stuff just here. That was one of the big issues for it not happening.
Because of the time, because it would take 2 weeks to do that.
Well, yeah.
But a minute ago, my friend, you said, when I put the question to you, could you be bothered? You said, yes, I would have done it. And then, because it was 2 weeks out of your schedule to go to the moon, do something no one else had ever done, suddenly you couldn't be bothered.
Well, when I say I couldn't be bothered, it was pretty much down to the Federation. There's quite strict guidelines in terms of what you can do, what you can't do.
You can't go to the moon, that's mentioned.
That's the first line. Yeah. Clause 1.
Must train all the time, no drugs. Oh, and by the way, new one, no going to the moon. Is this an ordinary bicycle they asked you to do?
No, it would have been a special bike. Off-road tyres for a start.
Off-road tyres?
On moon tyres.
There's not many roads in the moon or tracks.
My gut is saying that he would have been approached to do this because people jump on the bandwagon, don't they?
The thing is, right, you have to wear... I've seen people going to the moon on the telly, right? And they wear space costumes with helmets like goldfish bowls, right? Yeah. So he'd have to wear this costume like that, and he'd be sat on what he's admitted himself is a reasonably ordinary bike with slightly wider tyres, and that's an image I mean, it'd be like Eamon Holmes riding a tricycle.
So is he telling the truth, Lee?
It costs a lot to put a man on the moon, doesn't it?
And a bike.
And a bike.
Well, it does when you put it on the British Rail, don't you? You have to pay £2 for the bike.
Yeah.
See, it's the same with the spaceship.
I'm going to say lie, then. What are you going to...
I'm going to go with my team. If I say it's a lie, we'll say a lie, then.
You're saying lie? OK. Sir Chris Hoy.
Is
it a lie?
A lie.
It was a lie. Chris hasn't been approached by NASA to cycle on the moon, although he has cycled through the lobby of a travel lodge, so has experience of pedalling somewhere hostile with no atmosphere. It's David.
As a child, I used to play board games against a bucket with a face painted on it. I called this bucket Stephen Tatlock.
Wow, what games did you play?
Monopoly. I played a game called Diplomacy. And...
Even then, you were thinking of becoming a politician.
Yeah. Even then. I'm not a politician.
Why Stephen Tatlock?
Well, it was basically named after a friend of mine. Who was...
Why did you play with Stephen Tatlock? He had no hands.
Stephen Tatlock wasn't always there. But after I painted the face on the bucket, he was.
Did he paint the face on the bucket?
I think my dad painted the face.
Your dad was involved in this sad story? You've decided you haven't got any friends, but lucky day for you is this is Stephen Tatlock.
What can I say? My father saw me talking to a bucket and decided to accept that side of my nature.
Did your father invent Henry Hoovers afterwards?
And this is your girlfriend.
So if you were playing Monopoly, you'd have your go, and then you'd run round and pretend to be Stephen, would you?
I wouldn't pretend to be Stephen, but I found I had to roll for Stephen. And Stephen would need help moving his...
Did Stephen ever win?
Yes.
What do you think, Lee? Is he telling the truth?
What do you think?
I don't know many people who have an imaginary friend with a surname.
He's one of the few. Did you call him Stephen Tatlock or Stephen? Did you say, it's your turn, Stephen Tatlock? You must do it quickly, or otherwise you'll go the way of the other buckets.
Usually I'd call him Stephen.
Oh, you were quite friendly then?
Yeah.
Did Stephen Tatlock know there was an imposter?
Imposter?
I call it the imposter.
No, I never mentioned Stephen Tatlock to Stephen Tatlock.
Did you ever mention the real Stephen Tatlock to the bucket?
I think probably not. No, I think that would have been...
They were blissfully unaware of each other's presence.
Playing with levels of reality. I don't want you to think that I felt I was in any way being unfaithful to the real Stephen.
Oh, yeah. I'm not picturing this as some sort of romantic film. I can't imagine the real Stephen Tatlock walking in on the game and you go, Stephen!
So what do you think then, Lee? Time for a guess. Truth or lie?
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
Don't know why.
Well, look at David. We know why. What do you think, Holly?
I think, I don't think it's true.
I might ask my friend, Boris Dickey. What do you think, Boris Dickey? Boris Dickey says no. It's a lie.
So you're saying it's a lie?
Yes.
You and Boris say it's a lie. OK,
Boris
David.
Dickey!
Boris Dickey. David, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it was a lie. When David was a child, he didn't play board games against a bucket that he called Stephen Tatlock.
I once saw someone disappear in a puff of smoke, never to be seen again.
Wow.
Where was you?
OK, I was in college, so I was around 16 at the time. And I was actually the rap battle champion there.
Were you?
And there was another rapper who came on the scene. He was this new boy, and he was amazing.
Was he the Mozart to your Salieri?
He was.
Yeah.
He was. I don't know what that means, but he was. And he could also...
How's the new rap album selling, David?
You were a rapper?
I was a rapper. I was actually a battle rapper back in the day.
What does that mean?
You know, rap battling. So
no,
it's
I don't
kinda,
know.
Like, OK, I'm just making this up. It'll be like, Rob Brydon, I tell you, mate, you ain't no good. I'm going to hug you even tighter than GC does to the wood.
I love that. Anyway, darling, what was this puff of smoke?
So this
like
guy...
smoke machine smoke?
No, it was literally like... So, like, this guy, he was this kind of rogue guy, disappeared, and he could rap like Eminem. And he taught me how to beatbox through a very simple technique. And I think Rob would be great with this, because he's great with his mouth, isn't he? I mean... not like...
I've heard.
No, I mean... No, I mean, like, you know, he's... Basically, this is one song where it goes, if your mother only knew, but it's like, if your mother only knew. And what you do is you
Bless you.
Thank you. You put the B's in front of every word, so it's like, if your mother only knew. You know what I mean?
I do know. Here's my question.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the trick is, like, singing and doing a beat at the same time. You have to create the kick noise
like,
with the beat.
Like whistling and humming.
Yes.
I can do that, not me can.
I can do that.
Go on, then.
Where does smoke come into this?
OK, so basically, he was rapping, and I realised that he basically, like, stole these lyrics from another rapper. And that is a big faux pas in the hip-hop community.
So they set him on fire?
No. I confronted him in college in front of everyone, and I didn't want to make it a thing, but he was like, no,
but
I
you
didn't.
just confronted him in front... You didn't want to make it a thing, I won't make it a thing, I'll just confront him in front of everyone.
I confronted him. I said, look, mate, did you steal these lyrics? And then he was like, what? What was that? Was that? And he went, look over there. And then we all looked over there. And then he had a smoke bomb, and he went, and he disappeared, never, ever saw him again.
So what you're saying is that this person, this fraud, who you'd looked up to, but he'd been so aware that he could be found out at any time that he had this smoke bomb ready.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he'd done it before. He keeps changing identities, countries, whatever. I'll stick at it for a few years, but if things go a bit difficult, I just smoke bomb, I'm gone.
Did you ever see him ever again?
Never, ever. So I tried to find him, you know.
Well, tonight.
All right. Gemma, what do you make of this?
I think it's false.
What do you think?
So we've got...
It's false.
No, I do actually agree that I think it's false, because we've got two people that claim they can rap, that...
Hey, I can't rap. I've got bars, all right?
Well, we just saw otherwise. I think it's a lie. I don't think bad rappers are good magicians.
I mean, I like it as a sort of plan for your life. Have a smoke bomb ready and disappear if things are getting a bit much for you. But I don't believe it. So I think a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. OK,
Yes.
Asim, it's a great story. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
No way.
It's true. Asim once saw someone disappear in a puff of smoke. So please welcome this week's special guest, Jamie. So, Rory, who is Jamie to you?
This is Jamie, and after a mix-up in a tattoo parlour, we now have each other's tattoo.
Daisy, how do you know Jamie?
This is my ex-boyfriend, Jamie, and I used to put sleeping pills in my parents' tea so I could sneak him into the house.
And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Jamie?
This is Jamie. While staying at an Airbnb, I mistook him for an intruder and attacked him with a whisk.
So, there we have it. David's team, where would you like to begin?
Daisy, when did you go out with Jamie?
When I was about 14, 15.
Where did you get the sleeping pills?
My mother had them to get to sleep.
What was the drug?
It was just regular kind of night-old sleeping pills.
I don't know.
Over the counter?
Over the counter ones.
But they weren't prescription. They weren't like some hardcore thing from
No.
from a doctor. So you were trying to get them just to nod off a little bit earlier than they would have done.
Yes.
What sort of time would you administer the dose?
So I would administer, especially when they're watching Inspector Morse. So I'd say, "Can I make you a cup of tea?" They'd say, "Yes, please," and I'd be in the kitchen putting them in the...
How many times did you do this? How often did you do this as a tactic?
I think for the duration of our relationship.
Which was?
About a year.
What was it about Jamie that was so unacceptable to your waking parents?
Because he was a very angry goth. And he didn't treat me very well.
See, I wasn't necessarily assuming that your parents didn't approve of the relationship, just that they didn't approve of you, the thought of you holding hands with him.
No.
Did you think you were coming on Jeremy Kyle?
So you've drugged your parents. What happens next?
Then they go to sleep.
What, in the chair?
No, they say...
And you say, "Come on in, you come, my lover, don't worry about them, they're out for the count."
They say, strangely, this episode of Inspector Morse doesn't seem as gripping as normal. Let's get an early night. Who cares who did it?
They get very tired watching the show. They poodle off up to bed. At this point, he's finished work at the Chinese restaurant, so I sneak him round the back gate.
And because he's a goth, he's very well camouflaged in the dark.
Then Mum goes to bed, and we just listen to Iron Maiden very quietly and write goth poetry together.
I've never heard that euphemism.
No,
but... OK, and this happened for about a year, and were your parents unaware of the relationship altogether?
No, because they woke up once. And...
You hadn't got the chloroform and the hanky.
So they woke up, and my mum walks into the room to find some black goth hair on my pillow and says, "Paul," which is my dad, "get down here now. Daisy's smuggled in Jamie. Kick him out of the house and say something responsible." So my dad said, "Get out my house, you pillock."
OK, now then, what about Rory?
OK, so Rory, what was going to be your tattoo, and what tattoo did you end up with?
I wanted a tattoo of a crescent moon, quite classy. Instead, easy. Instead, I got a picture of Popeye's face.
And where?
Just there on my left shoulder blade.
Have you still got it?
Yes.
And how did the mix-up occur?
We were on holiday in Thailand together. Bit of a lads booze up. One thing led to another. We all got a bit merry, shall we say. And I don't think it was Jamie's idea. I think it's probably Sam, my other friend, who said, let's all get tattoos.
Yeah, that sounds like Sam. That's a kind of...
It's a very Sam thing to do.
Yeah.
When was this, Rory?
Late 2000s.
The late 2000s?
Sorry, early 2000s, my bad.
The early 2000s?
Well, the late 2000s would be nearly 1,000 years. A long time in the future.
So you're in Thailand.
Yeah.
Talk us through the tattoo parlour. Where was it situated?
Koh Phangan. So you fly in, you get to Bangkok, and then I think...
If you're lucky.
And then you travel to Koh Phangan, and there's this little parlour, and they're used to tourists coming in all the time, and they have multiple beds, if I remember correctly.
How classy.
And not that kind of establishment. And then you choose out of a book what you want.
Yeah.
And then you kind of go...
I know what a book is.
I'll have the number 4, Jamie wanted the number 5, or whatever
With rice, or...?
Not that kind of establishment.
Okay.
And then
So it is neither a restaurant nor a brothel. The kind of establishment it is a tattoo parlour with beds and a low standard of administrative competence.
You'd have gone out of the storm on this stag weekend, David.
Rory, how long was it before you realised the mistake?
Immediately. Yeah, you stand up, there's a mirror there, you go like that. And there wasn't a picture of a classy crescent moon, there was a picture of Popeye's face with the pipe and everything.
Who was more upset by this outcome, you or Jamie?
Me, by far.
Right.
Absolutely. He's now got a classy crescent moon on his back. I've got Popeye. Are you not following this?
OK, now then, what about Lee? Remind us, Lee, of your claim.
So this is Jamie, and while staying in an Airbnb, I mistook him for an intruder, and I attacked him with a whisk.
OK, and where was the Airbnb?
The Airbnb was in Rye.
And why were you staying in an Airbnb in Rye?
Because I like to get away from my family, full stop. I like to go away and write and just get some peace and quiet, so I go away for 2 or 3 days, occasionally, very occasionally.
Why did you
Get married in the first place? I don't know. I've asked myself every day the same question.
Why did you choose a whisk over a knife?
Well, as you may know, that a lot of people that are attacked in their home are often attacked with their own weapons, because what they do is they take a weapon, like a hammer, and they go, get out my house, and then the burglar panics, and then he grabs the hammer, and a fight ensues, and then the person ends up getting injured. So when I opened the drawer, I had to make a selection. And I couldn't go knife for the reasons I've just explained. I looked at big rolling pin. I could get attacked with that. But you can't go the other way either. You can't pick up the Mr. Men jelly mould. And I had to find out what was the perfect middle ground between... It looks aggressive and offensive, but I think it'll be all right if he tries to hit me with it. What's the most he's going to do? Mess my hair up?
And you wouldn't want a knife, you wouldn't want to kill him. You'd have a whisk, you could just beat him.
You beat with a fork, you whisk with a whisk.
The applause begs to differ. Let's set the scene. Paint a more vivid picture for us.
It was daytime.
It was daytime?
Yeah. I mistook him for an intruder because I subsequently found out that on the email that was sent by the person who owned the house, they said, oh, by the way, someone's coming, whatever it was, Saturday afternoon to have a look at the wood-burning stove. I hope that's OK. They'll only be 20 minutes or whatever. So I was asleep, and it was about midday, something like that, and I hear a noise downstairs. And then he starts playing around with the wood-burning stove.
Oh, no.
And I get worried. I think someone's down there.
Because the noise is sort of...
Sorry, well, you are Welsh. Are you asking me the time? And so I go downstairs, and I see this figure. I panic. And I was going to say, get out, or else. I don't know what I was thinking. I just ran at him.
I'll whip you to a soft peak.
Oh, no, I definitely didn't say that to him. No, never say that to a strange man in your house, David. And I whacked him on the back really hard, just kept whacking him and whacking him.
You hadn't previously challenged him or asked him why he was there. You just went straight in and battered him with a hand whisk.
I just panicked and I was
just straight in, and went to the kitchen, got the hand, batter.
No, there's no batter involved.
We need an answer. So David's team, is Jamie Rory's branded buddy, Daisy's smuggled sweetheart, or Lee's innocent intruder?
What do you think, Diane?
Well, I'm not sure about night owl. I don't think it's that strong. So I think Daisy's lying.
Yeah.
How old do you have to be to know about Popeye?
Oh, that's...
Because I think...
Why would he pick... Yeah.
It doesn't ring true.
OK.
You know that if it's not Daisy and not Rory, that means it's Lee.
Can't believe.
So, what's it going to be, David?
I think it's Daisy.
You think it's Daisy?
I could be persuaded that it's Daisy.
We'll go with Daisy.
You're going to say Daisy? Yeah. Jamie, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Jamie, and I used to sneak into Daisy's house.
Well done, guys.
Yes, Jamie is Daisy's smuggled sweetheart. Of course, this is not something you should ever do, putting sleeping pills in someone's tea. And thank you very much, Jamie.
Nothing makes me happier than spending an afternoon cleaning the upper windows of my house with my 10-foot-long telescopic squeegee.
Wow. Is that a euphemism?
It certainly is.
How long have you had it?
I think I've probably had it for about 8 or 9 months.
Do you do it on the inside or the outside or
the
both?
Outside.
Oh, not the inside?
You don't need a 10-foot-long pole for the inside.
I thought you meant very high windows, those top windows you get above doors.
I don't live in a cathedral, despite the rumours.
Just out of interest, do you clean the inside yourself?
No, no, the cleaner does that.
Why don't you pay for a window cleaner to do the outside of the house?
Because I love using my 10-foot telescopic squeegee so much. Why would I give them that joy?
Does it make a difference when you clean your windows? Really?
Yeah, you know the marks that you get on windows? Gone.
Yeah, but they come back.
They do come back, you're right. In a way, there's a futility to it. And do you know what? One day we'll all die.
Is it worth the effort, really?
Well, I think so, and I think the joy that this squeegee, with a very clever handle that works 10 feet away, you can actually squeeze the soap out. It's very... You have to run a long way away from the bucket to dip it in, but, you know... It's really satisfying.
And what is Mrs. Mitchell doing while you're performing this task?
I like her to watch. Then I like her to go indoors and then go up and see the effect from the inside.
Wow.
And, well, this is a great bit, to go into one of the other rooms and then at some point I'll surprise her with the sponge.
What do you think, Shazia? Does this strike you as true?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Steve?
Lie. I'll go lie.
You go lie?
Lie.
OK, we'll go lie.
Saying it's a lie. David, was it a lie or was it, in fact, the truth?
It was, in fact, a lie.
So please welcome this week's special guest, Maria. Ronan, what is Maria to you?
This is Maria. She is the Boys' Own competition winner that 20 years ago won the duvet from my bed.
Tough. How do you know Maria?
So, this is Maria. She works for my new business venture, selling clip-on earrings for dogs.
And finally, David, what is your relationship with Maria?
This is Maria, and she once gave me a ginger nut when I came over all queasy on a glass-bottomed boat.
Lee's team, where will you begin?
Well, we'll begin with Ronan, I think. So she won your duvet 20 years ago. First of all, what was the competition? What was it? Was it on a TV show?
It was my 21st birthday, and it was a radio show. And on the radio show, we did a competition to give away my duvet.
Was it actually your duvet, or did you just buy a duvet?
It was actually my duvet.
Sorry, just to be clear, do you mean the duvet or the duvet cover, or both?
It was all of it.
You can't just... Oh, you mean all the horrible old manky duvet bit that's inside there? Full of coffee stains and others.
What did she have to do? So it's a radio show. They're getting very good morning to you. You're going to be your chance today to win Ronan Keating's duvet.
I was in Ireland. It was in Ireland.
Sorry?
It was in Ireland.
Sorry, Ronan, he's got a limited range.
Oh, sorry.
The only chance you've got is if Ronnie Corbett co-hosted.
What did she have to do?
It was a competition. People had to send me a birthday card.
Right.
And I would pick one of the birthday cards out.
So tell us how it worked. Talk us through it.
We were actually doing the show live from my house on my birthday. And...
now it's...
nice detail. They came to the house. Yeah.
Right.
And so we did it from there. So they wanted an item from my house.
So they just had to send you a birthday card and you would choose the best. And how did you judge the picture? What was it?
We put the cards in the washing machine.
You put the cards in
the washing machine.
The washing machine.
So, and we spun it around a bit, and then I put my hand in and I took a card out, and it was Maria's.
Did you sign it, the duvet?
I did.
Was it a single or a double?
It was a double.
Did they have buttons along the top or the side?
Down the end.
Right, you're lying. Nobody would know that. Nobody would remember that.
Everyone knows that. How else do you think they get the duvet in and out?
Duvet from 20 years ago?
Well, from whatever era, it has to have buttons on how to get the duvet in and out.
No, sometimes the buttons are down the side. You said it was on the end. You'd never remember where
it depends on which way you turn it.
No, no. Side.
They're always at the side. No,
buttons are never down the side. Never.
I think I know what's happening here. I think you've got the duvet the wrong way round.
Yes.
Ask you a question. Do you find, when you're sleeping at night, that your neck and knees and toes get very cold?
Let's move on. Who would you like to question next?
Let's go with Toff. Toff, you are claiming what?
So Maria basically runs the production of my new business venture, making clip-on earrings for dogs.
OK. How's that going?
Well...
Are you going for a particular breed, or is it for any dogs?
No, it's for any dogs, but we've had to be quite careful about the clasps, because obviously dogs' ears are quite thin.
Yeah.
We've got 10 different styles.
Oh, go through them all quickly.
So, oh, God, do I have to do all of them? I'm not sure that's embarrassing.
Do you want to change it to 3?
We've got 2 pearl ones. We've got, like, a small one and then a longer one.
Oh, you're gonna get through the 10 like that, are you? Then we've got a medium-sized pearl, then we've got a very large pearl one. Basically, we've got 10 sizes of pearl.
If I wanted to put an earring on my schnauzer, how would I go about it?
Well, the company's called Dog and Sloan. Get it?
Dog and Sloan, I like that. That's very good.
I wanted Bone Ranger, but it was already taken, which is annoying.
That's my website, isn't it?
What does Maria do for your business, and how did you recruit her?
I found her on... it's called Radio HP, have you heard of it? It's like Gumtree for posh people.
It's like what?
Gumtree for posh people.
Right.
It is. What did the advert say?
It just said, work based in Battersea, production manager.
Battersea, because you think they'd be good clients, though?
Yeah,
captive audience, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that's what homeless dogs are looking for, priority, isn't it? Who's looking for a new home, then? No, I'm looking for a new pearl drop. They do an array of size of pearls, apparently. How big is this business going to be that you're going to have people?
Maria's one of 4.
She's one of 4 staff members that are working for you.
I'm not joking.
Okay?
I promise.
One of 4.
Oh, you promised? Well, why didn't you say? Oh, I didn't know you were promising. Oh, that's a whole different ball game. Oh, we don't need to ask anymore. We don't need to ask David. It's tough. She's telling the truth because she's promised, doesn't she?
What about David?
OK, remind us, David, of your...
well, Maria gave me a ginger nut.
Oh, yeah.
When I came over all queasy on a glass-bottomed boat.
I've known you long enough, David, to know that you would not accept a ginger nut from a stranger.
Where were you in the world?
I was near the island of Capri in Italy.
Who were you with, David?
I was on my own.
On your own?
You were on your own?
Yeah.
On on holiday on your own?
No, my wife and child had consented to join me on a holiday.
Why were you queasy?
Because of the undulation of the boat caused by the action of the sea.
Nothing to do with the glass bottom, then? It wasn't because...
Well, I think it might have been something to do with the glass bottom, because one thing they tell you not to do if you're suffering from motion sickness in a boat or a car, they tell you don't just stare at the floor. If you've paid to go for a ride on a glass-bottomed boat, you're wasting your money if you just stare at the horizon, which you can do from the land. The whole point of the glass-bottomed boat is to look straight at the bottom of the boat, which is, ironically, the very action that will make you nauseous. And so I say it's a design fault.
What was Maria doing on the boat?
Glass-bottomed boats are for tourists, really. They're not used much in international freight. So we were all of us on the boat, really, apart from the driver, was there in a capacity of a tourist.
And she came prepared for the trip with some ginger nuts?
Yes.
We all do. Who doesn't go sailing without ginger nuts?
Well, me.
Well, ginger nuts are... That's what they recommend. I just recently did a programme with the Navy, and that's what they recommended. Ginger nuts, they swear by them for travel sickness, for motion sickness.
Do they?
Absolutely.
Ginger nut biscuits?
They do.
So she said to you, let me offer you a ginger nut. Did Maria say anything else? What was the exchange then?
I can't really remember, but she said...
Well, you just ignored her. You took the ginger. Thanks very much. Is that what you did?
Yeah, well, I mean, that is how my face is, so, you know...
Right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Maria Ronan's bedding buddy, Toff's doggy designer, or David's seasick Samaritan?
Well, I think Toff's out.
Is she?
Yeah, surely, right? No one's buying doggy earrings.
Well, I think as upsetting and disgusting as it is,
yeah,
it's Ronan.
I don't
Far
find
more
that upsetting.
Ronan's?
No.
Don't you?
As, like, a 12-year-old girl, I would have loved to have won Mark Owen's duvet.
Yeah. That would look like a flannel.
What about David?
Well, you see, David, nauseous, on a boat. No one was gone with him. It's all ringing true, isn't it?
So let's make a decision.
It's Ronan.
Ronan. We'll go for it.
You're going to say it's Ronan? OK. Maria, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Maria, and I won Ronan Keating's duvet.
Yes, Maria did win Ronan's duvet, and she has kept it all those years, and it's here.
Which side does it open?
Oh, yeah. Well, he signed it. That's nice.
Yeah. And just clarify, there was never a cover.
There was never a cover?
Never a cover.
You cheapskate.
Which is different to their albums, which was full of covers.
There you go. Isn't that nice?
Hello, Maria.
Come on.
2 years later, how are you?
Nice to see you. Now, that's how you treat your fans, Lee. And this is your most treasured possession.
Yes.
Well, that's... And where's it been for all these years?
The attic.
In the attic. Really treasured. Well, Maria, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
Safe trip home. Lovely, thank you for coming.
Thank
Maria!
you very much.
Right, now, there's a box, Mackenzie, under the desk. Would you take the possession out, pop it up on the desk, and then read the card for us, please? Oh.
Oh, hello.
This is my orchidometer. It was a present from my sister.
What does an orchidometer do?
Yeah, that's true.
I'll tell you what, I've seen one of those and it wasn't called an orchidometer. Admittedly, I haven't seen the whole length of it before.
What's an orchidometer, Mackenzie?
It is a piece of medical apparatus used for determining the size of testicles in male humans.
Why do you need to know the size of male testicles in humans? I'm 42, nobody's ever gone, hey, extra large.
I don't. This was bought for me by my sister.
Wait a minute. What? Some of them are so small, they're tiny.
You'd be surprised.
My sister bought this for me for
you keep
nostalgic
saying
reasons.
Nostalgic?
Yeah. To remind you...
Hang on, if this is to remind you both of the good old days, we don't want to
But surely, nostalgia. In my sister, when I was growing up, you know, as my size bit, she would do a little mark, pencil mark on the kitchen wall. Fair enough, but...
For your testicles?
You know how when someone gives you a jumper, they say, "Oh, try it on now"?
Which one are you? You must have done it.
I've never done it.
You liar!
I've never done it. Why would I want to
I'll tell you why, because the second we get out of this studio, I'm doing it, so I know. I want to do it now in front of the audience.
Well, do you know what? I think we'd all be very happy for you to do it now.
Let's do it.
Oh, no.
Have you watched it?
Hasn't been anywhere near any.
Well, don't bring it to me. I don't want to...
Hey, Rob, bring back memories. Right, I will do it, but I'll do it under the desk.
You're not going to get your...
Come on. I'm going to get one. Just one then. Meet me halfway.
Come on, then.
Come on then. No, I'm not. This is a real medical thing.
Yeah.
Why did your sister get you in?
Because when I was younger, I was a very slight chap, not the
When you were
fine
younger, you were slight.
specimen of man.
Blimey, what were you, a stick man?
And I used to have to go to a hospital to be measured in all sorts of creative and
Keep it light.
One of the ways they measured me was using an orchidometer. And,
They measured your testicles with it.
Yeah, not with that one.
What are you going to say?
With your testicle measuring device, you spoil us, Ambassador.
The question is whether his sister got it for him and not what this is.
His sister got it for him. He's telling the truth. Can you not? Am I?
But this can't be real.
Take those.
This can't be real.
Have a look at him through those. Tell him your sister gave you that as a present.
Have you got truth glasses? They're not allowed on this show.
Lee, it is time to take a guess.
Imagine going to the doctors and going, is that normal to have that many? Take a look at this, Doc. Tell me that's normal. They're purple and it's the wrong amount. OK, what do you think? I'm going to go with it. OK, then. Well, why not? It sounds true.
Saying true. OK, Mackenzie, what's the answer?
It is true.
It was true. Mackenzie's sister did buy him that orchidometer. Mackenzie frequently brings it out at dinner parties and uses it as an icebreaker, and more often than not, a morale crusher.
A complete stranger once stopped me outside a church and got me to be a pallbearer at a funeral, as there were a man down and the service was about to start.
David's team.
OK, so where was this church?
This church was in just outside Bristol.
And why were you there?
I was just looking around for funerals.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing
black top hat.
I was wearing a black denim jacket, a white T-shirt, and I can't remember what. I don't think I had anything on below the waist.
So who is it that approaches you and asks you?
Well, I don't know his name, but he was a ruddy man, and he said, "You couldn't do me a favour, could you?" And I said, "What?" And he said, "I work for the Undertakers, and we are a pallbearer short. We don't want to ask one of the mourners. Is there any chance you could take left back? Because I play football."
Why did they say we don't want to ask one of the congregation?
None of the family wanted to pallbearer because he died of obesity.
But isn't it weird? Did they warn the congregation that one of the fellas is going to be in jeans?
Right, yes. They're all sat there, and you know, like in a play, they're like, "Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, the person playing left back on the coffin today will be played by Lee Mack. If anybody would like a refund, please go to the ticket office now." And then I walked in.
So you walk down the aisle, and then what happens?
I was very respectful. I just walked in. I did the nod that you do. The nod that can say, "I'm so sorry for your loss," without saying words.
That one says, I'm going up to my room, give it 10 minutes, I'll see you there.
You know, well, she was a widow.
Yeah. So, Lucy, what do you think?
I think it's a lie.
Why?
It's the clothes.
That's the only reason you think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie for loads of other different reasons.
OK, so what are you going to say?
Nonsense.
Yeah, we'll go lie.
Saying it's a lie.
Yeah.
They think it's a lie, Lee. Was it true or was it a lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
If I'm ever worried about something silly, I write it on a sheet of loo roll, eat it, and the worry goes away.
David's team.
Right, but only if you're worried about something silly.
Well, it's those little things. You know, those things that just bug you and you can't get out of your mind.
No. What sort of silly worry, then?
You know when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and it's those little things. Did I close the cat flap, or did I put the rubbish out, or...
That's up to the cat.
Did I turn the lights off? All of those. The little silly things. So then I go to the bathroom and I write it down.
It's not quicker just to check whether you've turned the lights on.
No, because the bathroom's closed and they've been going all the way downstairs.
Is it an ensuite,
Got
Gabby?
ensuite.
No, it's not.
Tingy's off again. Is it ensuite? Mine is. I didn't put it at the same time as the conservatory.
And the ping pong room.
There's a lot of money in grime, I'll have you know.
So it's like it's silly, domestic.
Oh, it's just
have I locked the
silly
back door?
things.
That sort of thing.
When the kids go swimming at school with school, I
Yes.
sometimes worry that their swim kit isn't ready.
What happens if you wake up in the night and worry about all the loo roll you've been eating?
So what do you do when you've got bigger worries?
Then I don't write it on the loo roll.
Oh, what do you write it on? What do you eat?
Kitchen roll.
No, that...
Kitchen roll.
So, OK, let's say you're worried about swim.
Swim.
Swim. You write swim on a bit of loo roll, and then is that a whole piece?
Yeah, but just one section, not the
Just
whole
it's a
roll.
lot. It's not a lot of loo roll, but it's a lot to eat.
No, they're only little.
But they're not food. I mean, this is only little, but I don't fancy my chances of getting it down me. No, it's not like a sandwich.
No, but I don't want a sandwich in the middle of the night.
But just a delicious... just a delicious piece of loo roll with a slight flavour of ink.
What was the first worry that led you to go around loo roll and eat the loo roll?
Do you know, it was probably when I was young. I think I was worried about doing my exams and things like that. So I put the subject that I was worried about and I just chewed it up and it went away. The worry went away.
Yeah. Did you do well in the exam?
No.
OK.
We know that was the worry, but what all the rational people here are still wondering is, OK, I'm worried, but why am I writing on toilet paper and then eating it?
Because I wanted to go and sit in the light and the bathroom light is on.
Good, fine, yes.
And I needed a wee.
Right.
But what's the logic?
Because I thought that people say that if you write things down, it takes the worry away.
Yeah, well, they don't say if you write it down and eat it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think...
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know how else to get rid of the loo paper.
OK, so it's...
Well, you're on the toilet! So what do you think?
I'm on the last side. I'm thinking it's a lie.
I think we think it's a lie.
OK, conclusively a lie. Gabby, truth or lie?
It's actually a lie.
Where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Billy. So, Ed, what is Billy to you?
This is Billy, my karaoke partner. When I let rip as Lionel Richie, he was my Diana Ross.
Right. Joe, how do you know Billy?
This is my neighbour, Billy. I once stole his wheelie bin, then texted him instead of my husband to tell him what I'd done.
Right. Finally, Lee, What is your relationship with Billy?
This is Billy. He drives a barge. And once, whilst I was enjoying a view from a bridge, I accidentally dropped my ice cream on his head.
There we have it. So, is Billy Ed's karaoke companion, Joe's dustbin donor, or Lee's sticky skipper? David's team, where do you want to begin?
We'll start with Ed. What was the karaoke occasion?
It was a event at the Labour Party conference in Manchester.
What is Billy politically?
He's involved in the trade union movement.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
And did you know him before?
Of course, yeah.
And you were singing what song?
Endless Love.
Endless Love. OK. Can you do it now?
Do you know the bit in the middle?
Yeah. It's not the version of Endless Love I know. I'm going to be honest.
Well, have you not heard the Morse code version before?
You know it's a ballad, don't you, Endless Love? It's a slow ballad.
You see, I don't know anything about music, as you know. I disapprove of it. But Endless Love I've heard of as a song, and I reckon if I heard it, I would recognise it. That hasn't happened yet. And you said that you were Lionel Richie and that Billy was Diana Ross.
It's a difficult leap to make, to picture Billy... I mean, he's not a natural Diana Ross, is he?
No.
We don't know what Billy sounds like. That's the great handicap.
Or, indeed, what Diana Ross looks like off stage.
But when you were doing this, how many people were there?
About 250.
And you sang in front of 250 people?
Yeah.
Goodness me, all right.
And they called for more.
More what?
Drink.
More drink.
So this is like an evening event at the Labour Party conference?
Yeah, in 2010.
So who's there? Is it?
It was at the end of the Labour leadership election campaign.
Yeah.
And I didn't win the election, but we had the best end-of-campaign party by far.
Well, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Perhaps you'd expected... The thing is, you shouldn't start planning the end-of-campaign party too early. Maybe the more slapdash end-of-campaign parties are, ironically, at the end of the more focused campaign.
All right, so who would you like to quiz next?
Joe, he is your neighbour.
Yeah.
I've been to your house.
Yeah.
I never saw him.
He was out with his mates, Stan and Fred. They were doing the Supremes that night.
Why did you target Billy's bin?
Because, actually, in the past, Billy had taken our bin.
Oh. Had you been binless since Billy stole your bin?
No, he swapped them over, because our bin's nicer than his. And on a couple of occasions... Because when the bin men come down the road, they don't always distribute them back outside the houses. That'd be like, so you have to go down the road looking for... And on a couple of occasions, I noticed he'd slid our bin into his drive.
He'd swapped your bins,
yeah.
And had you swapped them back?
Yes. Yeah.
So
it was a chain reaction.
And had you then...
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I know what David's going to ask. Why did I steal Billy's manky bin?
Yes!
Yeah. Just for the hell of it, for a joke. I just took it, right, and I hid it.
Explain the text message thing. I didn't quite grasp that.
Well, I meant to send a text to my husband saying, guess what? I've just stolen Billy's bin, so knickers to him. Sorry, Billy. And unfortunately, I sent it to him.
Joe's husband is called Bernie, and he is called Billy. So it is possible that they are close on her phone.
Oh,
yes, that's
very good.
That is
very good.
Are you friends with Billy?
I thought you were going to say you're friends with
Bernie.
No, not really.
Not anymore, no. I'm not too close to Bernie, but I'm a bit too close to Billy.
And how did he react? Once you'd sent the text to him, did he respond to you? How did it go?
Yeah, he texted back, I don't think this is meant for me.
Right. I think here's the problem. I think Jo has definitely done this with someone in her neighbourhood. But is it Billy?
Whereas...
I don't know if it's him.
Whereas Lee definitely hasn't dropped an ice cream on a barge. We know that.
That's an assumption.
No, and I'm very happy to spend up to 40 minutes of my life pointlessly discussing it. So, Lee, tell me what happened with you and the ice cream.
I was on a bridge. I was admiring the view.
What bridge?
What is a bridge? It spans water.
Yes, which
Where
bridge?
is the bridge?
The bridge was just over the water.
Which water?
The water under the bridge.
Name the waterway.
I was on Richmond Bridge, which was in... Oh, no, where is it? Well, anyway, I was on Richmond Bridge, and the water in question was, in fact, the River Severn.
Was it...
I'm not an idiot. You won't be able to get me, mate. River Thames.
Yeah.
A barge went past.
Yeah. And you had an ice cream, so it was summer, was it?
Might have been. You can get ice creams in the winter nowadays, you know.
What sort of ice cream?
Yeah. Like that one, but something in my hand.
This is...
So, yes, I was holding an ice cream.
A cornet.
Pardon?
A cone or cornet,
yes.
as they're called.
Yeah, I was holding my ice cream.
What flavour of ice cream? What flavour of ice cream?
Your standard vanilla.
OK.
Standard vanilla?
Standard vanilla, yeah.
OK.
That was a lovely Adamant song, wasn't it?
You took chain reaction! He's done it!
What events took place for the ice cream to fall out of your hand?
I was leaning over the bridge. I'd done all the things you're supposed to do when an ice cream is melting. I told the little un to lick the edges.
Yeah.
Right?
The little un?
The little un. Rob. So I've got my cone. I'm looking over the edge of the bridge like that, and I'm looking at the water, I'm looking at the view, and I'm looking round. It's all very lovely. And I heard that noise you hear. That... And, of course, it was Rob speaking Welsh. And... Which apparently is Welsh for no, lick your own edges. And that's when, beneath my legs, beneath the bridge, beneath my legs, slid a large barge, and I looked over like that, and I thought, oh, that's a nice barge, I thought.
So you really craned over to get a good view of the barge.
I did.
Taking your ice cream with you across the thick stone balustrade of the bridge. Right over. Come with me, ice cream. Maybe you'd like to see as well. Come on, vanilla. Let's have a look.
I didn't go the full... not 103, 90 degrees. I sort of did a 45. I sort of leaned over that. But as any man will tell you, or woman, you only have to lean, what, that much, and your ice cream can go.
OK, so Billy, can I move on to Billy?
Please move on to Billy.
Was he standing like that?
Standing exactly like that, and then in front of him a massive boat.
So he's not actually... Because he's standing a little bit like those women on the end of big boats used to...
I'll ask you a question, David, right? Is he standing more like a man on a barge or more like Diana Ross?
All right. We need an answer. So, David's team. Is Billy Ed's karaoke companion, Joe's dustbin donor, or Lee's sticky skipper?
Only in the Beano would an ice cream land on a bald man's head in that way. Yeah. Although, what do you think, Kimberly?
I think it's between Joe and Ed.
Right.
Am I not getting a look in at all?
No.
Good, because even I was doubting it.
I could see Ed and Billy arm in arm singing karaoke.
I sort of think it's Joe, because I could believe that Joe would, you know, unnecessarily reignite some unpleasantness in her street.
All right, so what are you going to say?
It's a terrible, terrible story, but I'm afraid I think it's true.
You're going for Joe?
For
Joe.
I think we are going with Joe.
OK. Billy, would you please reveal your true identity?
I am Billy, and I was the Diana Ross to my Lionel Richie.
Yes.
I was sacked from my job in a call centre for repeatedly using different accents on the phone.
David's team.
Who were you in a call centre for? Who did you work for?
I was working for Royal Mail.
Royal Mail?
Yes.
And what sort of call do you get? Where's my post?
It was a while ago, and you used to not have Google, and people used to ring for postcodes.
What's your favourite accent to do?
So obviously Welsh is easy, so...
Would you do the accent of the postcode?
So, yeah, that would... Sometimes you could do that.
So, OK, I'll be the person who
OK.
needs my postcode.
OK.
That does sound like a pre-Google phone, I'll give you that.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Bula da.
I need a postcode, please.
That's nice.
Oh, are you Welsh as well?
Ah, dim eich hyfryd.
Oh, na chi nawr I bydd y Mair. Ac y Mair are sitting at a panel ac I got a moron to your left.
Can you give me the full address, please?
All right. 14 Mack Avenue.
Oh, now where's that now?
It's just round the corner from Success Street.
14 Mack Avenue, Deadsville, Nowhere Town.
I'm afraid...
Oh, it is in Wales.
Oh, yes, that's very near Swansea. The postcode you require is S for Sugar, W for Wilson, 8, R for Robert, B for Bertie.
That's a lot nearer Wimbledon than I expected. SW.
Well, I wasn't always right.
David, why don't you make an inquiry?
OK. Hello.
Well, hang on, you've got to ring her first.
That's really good.
The sooner this is privatised, the better.
Hey there, hello. Hi.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to speak to an American.
No, I know. It's exciting. I just came over here and I got myself a job.
That's very good. That's
Were
very
you
good.
working 9 to 5, by any chance?
How can I help y'all?
Well, I would
How
like...
y'all doing there? You have a nice day? It's so hot here in London, I can't tell you. I'm sweating like a pig.
Well, hang on, it's not one of those lines, is it? Yeah, it's real hot here. I might just get out of these hot clothes. In which case, at the other end, you'd hear, really? Oh, gosh, well, I certainly wasn't expecting that. So how did they discover that you were doing these voices?
I didn't know, but they were listening in to check.
For training purposes?
And so they were listening in for a week on me.
Look, I have as much of a sense of fun as the next man. But that's...
I hope it's not him.
That's very disrespectful to your employers.
They were paying me, like, $4.60 an hour, I think.
Well, work more hours.
Work more hours, save up, you could go on a cruise.
So what did they say to you? What did they say to you?
They took me aside, and there was going to be, like, Christmas break, and they just said, we're asking everyone back after Christmas, but we're not asking you. I should have said, that's fine, sugar, I don't even care. But,
So what do you think? Claude?
No, you have to say it out loud.
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
They wouldn't wait a week to fire her. I'd have fired her immediately.
I think it's believable that you could be that bored in a phone centre.
I'm leaning towards true.
OK, you're saying it's true. Cariad, truth or lie?
it's true.
Yes, it's true. Cariad was sacked from her job for using different accents.
I was grabbed by security after sticking my finger in Pharrell's belly button.
Now, David Pharrell is a popular singer. You might know him from his songs Happy or Get Lucky, which he did with the Daft Punks.
Daft Punk.
Pardon?
Not
Daft
plural,
Punk.
Daft
That's what I said.
Can you sing it? I've got no idea what it is.
I'm up all night with the sun. She's up all night to have fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
I need to get you in the live lounge.
I don't know what that is, but fine.
The live lounge is the penultimate room in an old people's home. So, you put your finger in his belly button.
Yeah.
What happened?
I just happened to be in the same room as him one night.
That always happens to me when I'm in the same room with someone. Just walk up, stick my finger in their belly button. Some cultures, it's
Just hello.
Exactly.
What was the room?
It was a party room.
So were you talking to him at the point you did this? Or did you just sort of charge across the room, index finger at the red?
Do you know...
I'm doing it!
Dressed as a knight on the back of a horse. Then you lifted him out.
He's a little man, you know.
Can we see how it happened in that sort of...
Sure.
Just reenact
Lee, do you want to be
So-
Pharrell Williams for us?
We're in
Just
the
imagine you're a multi-platinum selling artist.
Yeah.
Respected around the globe.
There you go. So you're
You're hanging out.
OK. He's a bit more...
I've never seen him keep still. That's all I've ever seen him do.
OK.
What was Pharrell doing at the time?
He was just being Pharrell.
Well, what was he doing? Was he making a pot noodle?
He was entertaining his guests.
Entertaining them?
Yeah.
So, an Irish fella walks into the pub. That kind of stuff.
Is that Tommy Cooper?
Oh, OK.
And then I'm dancing.
I'm not dancing.
Dancing and then...
I don't like the song. Ooh!
All right, if you want to get back in your seat. So there we are. She's brought it vividly to life.
So, poke. Ooh.
Yeah.
Then how long before the security hand goes on your arm?
I'd say it's about 10, 15 seconds.
10, 15... Now, in that 10, 15 seconds, what happened?
My arm was kind of grabbed.
No, that's at the end of it. The 10, 15 seconds before the arm grab, after the ooh, what happened?
Don't forget the poke.
It's poke.
Yeah.
Ooh. Then you say...
Can we all do it? Ready, after three.
OK.
1, 2, 3, poke.
Ooh.
David, look, you have to accept the fact she was up all night to have fun. It's as simple as that. Now, what are you going to say?
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
I'm going to go lie.
You're going to go lie, which means I have to make the decision. I'm going to go lie.
So, Clara, truth or lie?
True.
I was once a body double for a head lice advert.
David's team.
What do you mean a body double?
I had head lice at the time. OK. They show the boy, and then they show the back of the head with the lice. I was not the boy, but that back of the head, and those are my lice.
So when they were casting the advert, they thought, well, we can't cast someone who's necessarily infested themselves.
The lady who invented the comb, it was her son.
Which comb are we talking about?
The Knitbusters comb.
Knitbusters?
Yeah.
So is the person that invented the comb for head lice...
Yeah.
Her son was in the advert?
It's called nepotism, David.
Odd name for your son.
Yeah. Where are we in Australia, Sam?
Oh, you're not having one of your breakdowns again, are you?
This is in Queensland, dude.
How did they know you had head lice? Because you don't advertise that, do you?
Best friends with this guy, yeah. Him and I were as thick as thieves.
Right, so was it like one of them shopping channels?
Weirdly, I think it was on the news. It was at the end of the news, they'd be like, and now we've got this comb.
So it's on the news?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was an advert.
Here are the head lice.
Yeah. I think it was a thinly veiled advert, and, you know, so sue me.
You think it was advertorial, that's what you're saying? When was this?
I was pretty young at the time. 10 or 11.
When was that?
When I was in primary school.
Yeah,
when we realise that, we're trying to ascertain the year.
A year on.
Maybe year 6, I guess. No way, I was much younger.
You haven't said what you had to do in this advert or this appearance.
So I just was the back... You know, like, any time you see someone's hands in a movie, that's not really their hands.
That's not true.
That is true.
What you mean is sometimes when you see someone's hands.
I think every time.
Not every time. Sometimes when they scratch their face, that's their hand. If you see Tom Cruise scratching his face, there's not someone going...
Cruise has got a scratcher. Cruise has got a scratcher.
So, in the 1990s, there was a breakthrough in the treatment of nits in Australia. A new comb was marketed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was so great about it? What was new about it? That the previous
I think
nit
the
combs...
spacing between the teeth on this comb was just really gobsmacking.
Up until then, they were like that far apart. They just...
Unless it's a very big knit. Yeah.
It's the obvious design feature to tinker with on a comb, isn't it?
How did you feel when they offered you this? Because in the one level, oh, I'm going to be on the telly, but showing my knits.
I mean, I know this guy who was dancing in a window to get his foot in the door.
All right, well, what do you think?
You know, mainly because you mixed up advert and news. Otherwise, I'm totally buying it.
Me, I think definitely lie.
I think lie. I think we do think it's a lie. I mean, you have a disconcerting presence.
No.
So in
you say the warmest things to the guests, David.
But there's also something ghostly about you. I wouldn't be surprised if at the next recording they said, wasn't it weird that on Lee's team we only had one guest? I said, no, there was another guest, Sam. He was from Australia. And Rob says, there is no such place. But I think we think it's a lie.
They're saying it's a lie.
It's a lie.
Sam, truth or lie?
That's true.
No. Possession.
Ah, now then, there's a box just behind you, David. Could you, first of all, take the item out of the box and then read the card?
This is the worst ventriloquist act I've ever seen.
This is Big Goose.
Can see your lips moving.
This is Big Goose. I was given her by a fairground worker as an apology after I snagged my chinos riding his helter-skelter.
Please, Chief.
This year, or...?
Last year.
The helter-skelter people normally don't give prizes. Why did he have that?
Well, he was working at a place where some of the other things there gave prizes. I think that...
So he said to you, I'm really sorry that you snagged your chinos. Wait there, I'm just going to try and throw 3 table tennis balls into a fishbowl. I might be some while, so just...
Was that Big Goose's name when he arrived in your family, or is that something with which you christened him or her?
Well, sorry.
Sure it's not bird flu?
Talk us through the event.
Yes.
What motivated you to do it at all? Because I don't see you as a helter-skelter kind of guy.
Well, I was there with my daughter. She wanted to go on the helter-skelter. I said I'd go with her, and we shared a mat.
So you've gone all the way to the top. Did you have to have a little break halfway up?
No, I don't remember that. No, I was, you know...
Oh, you blacked out. You get to the top of the helter-skelter and you say, look, darling, one day all this will be yours. And you sit down on the mat, you pop her in front of you, and you begin to hurtle round and round and round. What happens then?
To be honest, I was trying to manage the pace to a certain extent.
How were you doing that?
Just with my feet.
Putting them out to the sides?
A little bit.
Oh.
Well, it's your fault you snagged them.
It didn't say you couldn't have your feet to the full width of the channel provided.
It didn't say we won't rip your chinos, did it?
I would say it's an implied contract with any such entertainment activity that your clothing won't be damaged.
What if the roller
And I think that would stand up in court. And do you know what? So did the fairground worker. And he thought, we'd better head off trouble here. A major celebrity has damaged his extremely expensive, beautifully cut trousers.
Oh. Was there someone else there?
Goose him! Goose him as hard as you can!
And do you consider Big Goose to be adequate compensation?
Never mind that. Do you consider yourself a major celebrity?
When you went round the helter-skelter, you caught your chinos on something.
Yeah.
Did you have any chance to see what it was?
I think it was a little bit of sticking out metal.
Did you scream in agony when it caught you?
No, it didn't hurt, because I don't have any nerve endings in my trousers.
Do you know what, David? I don't think you have any feeling in your trousers whatsoever. Never have.
So what do you think, Amy? Is he telling the truth?
I think it's a lie.
He's handling that goose as if he hasn't handled a goose before.
I think he's handling it with affection.
That was the key. That was the key insight.
Obviously, the obvious affection
I'm
between
so
him
sorry
and the
about
goose.
this big goose.
So, what are you going to say, Lee?
Well, we're gravitating towards lie, aren't we?
I think lie.
You think it's a lie? OK. David, was it true or was it a lie?
It was, as far as I recall, a lie.
So please welcome this week's special guest, John. So, Sheila, what is John to you?
Well, this is John, and he disrupted a show I was in with an explosive attack of the hiccups.
Stephen, how do you know John?
This is John. We once spent an hour hiding from a piece of rope because we thought it was a snake.
And finally, David, what's your relationship with John?
This is John. I was the only person to attend his neighbourhood watch meeting. So we spent 10 minutes drawing a map of the road, then gave up and watched an episode of Knight Rider.
So there we have it. Lee's team, where to begin?
Should we start with Sheila?
Yeah.
What was the show?
It was a musical called Grey Gardens, which I did last year at Southwark Playhouse. It's a fringe theatre, so the audience are right on top of you and you can hear everything. And at the beginning, I could hear this person sort of suppressing something, like that. And then there was a really quiet moment and he had the most terrible attack of hiccup. It was like as though he was choking almost. So eventually...
Sorry, eventually? You thought he was choking and you did something eventually?
No, I knew he wasn't choking,
How
but
did
he
you
was
know he wasn't
making a
choking?
choky-type noise.
OK, all right.
So I had a glass that was supposed to be whiskey, but was actually water, so I went over to him and I made him drink out the back of the glass when the audience were applauding like mad.
What was your character?
I was playing this old lady, and it's the story of these two women. They were discovered surrounded by cats and animals.
They're probably locked out.
Stanley.
I'm curious as to how long it was before you stopped the show. I mean...
Well, I let it go on for about 2-3 minutes.
And what were you doing at the time?
I was singing. I was trying to sing.
You were in the middle of a song?
Yes.
What was the song, Sheila?
So I love you, I love you. It's a song that she sings to her daughter. It's a very poignant moment. But you can't do a poignant moment with someone going...
No, I'm kind of surprised. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised that John didn't take it upon himself to leave the theatre.
He was embarrassed, poor darling. He's stuck in this show.
So you thought you'll help him with his embarrassment?
I sort of
by
did.
making him drink upside down with a glass of water?
No, I knew the audience were getting really aggressive with him. As
What were they doing?
Well,
You said
they were
they're
going
getting
shush, 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 like that to it.
But they must have known that it's an involuntary action and he's not doing it
But
deliberately.
audiences are like that. If in a lovely moment they were enjoying the show and suddenly this idiot's going...
So they go, shh, and he's going... Are you sure it wasn't like the house version of the song? It's a bit more garage.
Is that what you think house music sounds like? and I quote...
I would say, of all the genres of music, although house isn't close, it's the closest, unless you can tell me what that is closer than.
I would say it's a very experimental, avant-garde, East
Philip
Berlin in the early 30s. I certainly wouldn't call it house music in a desperate attempt to get down with the kids.
I don't think 1930s East German is actually a genre of music.
I'm saying...
You give me a decade and a country.
Yeah, in fact, you've also given a country that didn't exist in the decade you've given.
Well spotted. Well spotted. But you noticed that Lee didn't spot it. Right. Who would you like to quiz next?
We'll go with Stephen, shall we?
Just remind us, Stephen, just to refresh our memories.
This is John. We once spent an hour hiding from a piece of rope because we thought it was a snake.
Where were you?
We were in California.
Right. And how do you know this gentleman?
I'm related to him.
In how?
Well, some of our relatives were, you know...
Yeah.
We're cousins.
You're cousins?
Yeah.
OK, so you're in California.
Yeah.
And what, are you camping, are you?
We're camping.
What age were you?
I was 19.
Oh.
Who was camping?
We were.
Just the two of you?
Just the two of you. Just the two of us, yeah.
Yellowstone?
No.
Yosemite?
No.
Big Sur?
No.
Doesn't matter what type of snake it was. So who spotted it first?
We're in a tent, and I wake up, and we're in the woods, and it's California.
Oh, you're not a campsite, then? You're just going
Not
wild?
on a campsite, no.
OK.
And I see a snake on the roof of the tent.
So you saw the shadow, the silhouette?
We saw a shadow of a snake. So I say to him, I think there's a snake. He says, I think there is.
Yeah.
But it wasn't moving. But we watched it because we thought maybe it was asleep.
How long did you watch it for?
For about 40 minutes.
Right.
And you were too scared to, like, try and sneak out the front way and run?
Well, we did come up with a plan.
Oh, OK.
Which was one of us was going to hit it and knock it away from the tent.
Yeah.
And then it would fly away, and then we'd dash out the tent.
Hit it with your bare hand?
I think it was a pillow, actually.
You took pillows camping?
Glamping.
Don't you? So one of us hit it.
Yeah, with a pillow?
And the snake flew up in the air and then landed right back down on top of the tent.
When it settled and it was still again,
Yeah.
you now know it's definitely not a live snake.
No, we think it may have been stunned.
Which one of you hit it?
I'd be lying if I said I remembered. Probably John. Who did
Probably
it.
John. Probably John. I mean, well, you see, it's not easy. It's not easy to remember blood relatives, is it?
So what happens next?
We decided one of us had to dash out of the tent and then see what the situation was.
And who did that?
And John very bravely said he would do it. So quietly we got out of our sleeping bags and to get him a quick exit, I helped open the flap and he jumped out. And then he turned around and he went, "You won't believe this. It's a rope."
OK.
Mark, you seem to find a potentially life-threatening situation rather amusing.
Where did this... Can I ask, Stephen, where did this rope come from?
It was on the tent. It was just a rope on the tent.
Ropes on tents are really thin. They're not like...
Very thin
They've not got
snake.
the girth of a snake.
It wasn't a snake like that.
No, it was a piece of rope like that. How could you think that? The most you can figure is a worm.
Yeah, but also, you've got to remember...
There's a worm! Quick, get my pillow!
It's also early morning, so the sun is just coming up, casting
Snakes
a
are
long
lot thinner
shadow.
in the morning, aren't they? It was early morning, they fatten up during the day. That's a little thin bit of rope. That's nothing like a snake. Unless you'd have said the shadow had somehow made it look
That's what I'm
bigger.
saying, it's early
You didn't
morning.
say that.
It's early morning,
He
the
did
sun
say-
is low. I said that.
He did say that,
Made it
although...
look... I don't... I mean, you know.
Sometimes Lee doesn't totally listen to everything other people say.
It is true. That is a fair point.
OK, now, what about David?
David. So remind us again, David.
Oh, I can't remember. I was the only person to turn up at John's neighbourhood watch meeting and then gave up and watched an episode of Knight Rider.
How well do you know your neighbour?
Not very well, but a bit. There'd been little... a sort of photocopied note had gone round about this meeting.
A photocopied note? It's email these days.
Yeah, but how do you know each other's emails before you start Neighbourhood Watch?
Well, they've started, the party's in it.
No, but this is before this. This is the first meeting,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's the first meeting.
Oh, I do apologise. Sorry, carry on.
Sorry, I must apologise about Rob. Sometimes he doesn't listen.
And anyway, so between me and my wife, we decided that one of us should go. And we thought that,
and she thought it should be you.
And it turned out I thought that too.
And it started off by you were drawing a map.
And then, well,
Map of the streets.
Why were you drawing
a map of the street?
Just because John wanted to explain the area he thought this neighbourhood watch group should cover.
How many houses away do you live from him?
He's, I think, next door but 4.
Next door but 4. So let's say 5 houses away. Because that's a very weird way to describe. I've never heard anyone say he lives next door but helpful. It just somehow doesn't work. Next door but one is the limit to how much you can use. You can't just keep adding numbers on.
Go for it. I'm going for it. I'm going next door but 40,000. That's where the Queen lives.
Was Knight Rider on telly or did he have it on a DVD?
He had it on a DVD.
So I'm a massive fan of Knight Rider. I've got all of them. Which one was this?
Which what?
Which episode? You know what? You understand the question.
I don't remember the title of the episode.
No, but what happened in the episode?
I'd be interested to hear this.
Michael Knight.
Settle down, because this will be very interesting.
He's driving along.
Michael Knight, that's a good start, Michael Knight.
As I remember, he's driving along and he in kit.
Right.
And he's driving absolutely on the speed limit. But not above the speed
Even
limit.
in your anecdotes, health and safety is important.
Yes, it's important to the plot. He's driving it, and it says on Kit's digital dial 55 miles an hour, which is the speed limit in America. And the police pull him over. It turns out that he is driving over the speed limit, but there's something wrong with Kit. He's all askew.
Hang on, I'm just trying to remember the episode of Knight Rider where the story was about the speedometer being slightly broken.
That's a coincidence, because I'm trying to do the same thing.
All right.
Wow.
We need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is John Sheila's helpless hiccuper, Stephen's cowardly companion, or David's night-riding neighbour? What do you think, Mark?
It seems to me you can drive a bus through the holes in all three of them. I don't know. Stephen's snake. He had me until the pillow.
Yeah. I just don't think David, even though he's a really nice man, I just don't think he'd have the patience.
I'll have to pull you up on that.
Because anyone else would just be like, why don't we just go down the pub, mate?
No, not David.
Not David, no.
David's never ended a sentence with mate.
Mate, OK, fine. Fair enough.
Except when playing chess.
Even for you, David, that was quite middle class.
Fair enough, you've won, mate.
And what about Sheila, the fringe theatre with the hiccups?
If I had the hiccups for 2 or 3 minutes, I would leave.
Yeah. It's very difficult in those sort of theatres to get out.
Yeah.
They were trapped.
They were trapped.
But that's a fire and safety nightmare.
I'm just
Right, who's it going to be?
I think it's Sheila. What do you think, Mark?
David.
Do you think it's David?
I mean, possibly.
I think it's Stephen.
Lee Mack, make a decision. Be a captain.
Right, my decision is definite and it's clear, and I'm not going back on it. Anita, you are deciding.
Oh, God. I originally thought Sheila, but I'm going to go with Stephen.
You're going to go with Stephen?
Yeah.
Stephen? What are you doing, Mark?
Stephen!
Stephen. We're going to say Stephen.
You're all saying it's Stephen.
I don't know why.
John, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, I'm John, and Stephen and I hid from a police and road.
Yes, John is Stephen's cowardly companion. Thank you very much, John. It's Lee.
A man from Brazil once taught me a very simple noise you can make that will always stop a fox in its tracks.
David's team.
Can we hear the noise?
I'll be honest with you, it's a very instinctive thing, and without a fox,
I'll be a fox. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Can you do fox not reading a book?
No. They know. They know. They know. You dumb, don't know. Ready? Ready? OK. Come on, Mr. Lee. Come on. Stop me, Mr. Lee. Stop me.
I didn't think this would give Rob an impression opportunity.
Come on, Mr.
Yeah, but you can see him in the producer's room. Could we change bear to fox? I can do Basil Brush. I can't do a bear.
But, they can't... Lee, they can't change what a Brazilian man once told you.
That's true. That is very true.
Oh, that was like something out of Poirot, wasn't it?
Did this happen in Brazil?
It was in Brazil, yes.
And what was the noise?
The noise was, I might have to take a little drink to do it properly. I can only stop a fox if I've got water.
Yeah.
Not many people know this, but the fox fears very few things.
It's true, you know.
But there is one animal.
That's my bushy tail.
There is one animal. Come on. That if a fox hears,
yes,
the tone is so weird to the fox, it will scare the fox. And that beast, if I may call it a beast, is the dolphin. And and the noise that you make is simply the noise of the dolphin, which I will now demonstrate. The fox comes towards you, and a simple will stop the fox in its tracks.
Can I just ask you, why would you want to stop a fox in its tracks anyway? Foxes aren't aggressive. They don't run towards you.
Foxes are aggressive. They gnaw at our recycling box.
Well, can I just say, they don't gnaw at my recycling because I have a letterbox and this. They're off.
So was it a recycling gnawing scenario that the Brazilian man was giving you this technique in order
This
to
was
avert?
just one of those crazy drunken nights in Rio that I'll never forget. I'll never forget sitting there. I wasn't even talking particularly to this gentleman.